In 2019, Pornhub released statistics that showed Stepp is trending downwards worldwide, but hentai is rising, especially in Russia. How can we use this information to foster world peace? Like us to read you more awesome Reddit topics? Just like and subscribe to our channel. Don't know about you, but I'm investing in Russian squid market. Good investment strategy for your money. Putin everything you have. But I heard their economy relies heavily on Slav labor. I've heard someone can lend you some money if you ain't Stalin. Stop by the bank to ask about it. And repov the laundry at the laundromat. Skip, jump, and Trotsky on over. All good puns here. Deserve full marks. Shit, my bad. I'll switch my VPN location. I mean, Russia is a pretty bad VPN location as far as watching and reading hentai goes. Most of those sites are blocked. Lots of other stuff is unblocked in Russia though. It's a magical place for certain crowds. Like what? Communism PN is fine there. That's PN where the whole of Russia share your mom. Op doesn't need to go on the internet for that. Dom tanned croissant and emergency telephone. Create hentai with an actual plot about how helping others is better for everyone. Well, that just means more fingers jerking off means fewer fingers pulling a trigger. So let's keep them coming for peace. I got two hands bro, I'ma shoot yo silver. And I'm not telling you what with. Yeah. But hey man, you can't shoot and jerk at the same time without affecting your aim with the gun and your focus with your masturbation. Unless shooting guns is your kink, then it's not a distraction. But I think in most cases, it would be, and should be contraindicated as an effective means of operating a firearm. So anyways, I started Blaston. This can go both ways. Dual wielding, wall piercing ammo and XL piercing ammo. I always knew hentai would save the world. Like peace tentacles reaching out to bring all of us together. They will all make us come together as a single unified group. VIVALAWEEB. There's nothing as super. He spoke with a sigh as treasured and pleasured and fair to the eye as lovingly lovely as splendidly sweet as finding the pinot to muster your meat. It's simply delightful, he said with a grin to rustle your muscle, to boldly begin. To chance on a film more of it or pick to find with a fetishy fine fitting flick. I swear it sincerely, from there and to here for one and for all, and for year after year wherever tentacles waiting ahead I'll view it. I'll do it. For hentai, he said. I love you. Get Putin a pillow girlfriend so he'll stop trying to compensate. Nah, he'd just declare war on anyone else who dare try to claim his waifu. War just becomes like a capture the flag game with hentai body pillows. Nep is mine. Cat girls. Elon Musk, please hurry. You can't rush art. A delayed cat girl will eventually be good. A rushed cat girl is forever bad. Shigeru Miyamoto. Shigeru Miyamoto. As a Japanese, confused on whether to be proud or ashamed. Invest more in hentai, especially incest hentai since hentai is capable of not backpedaling with Stepp nonsense. This is precisely why Stepp's down and hentai is up. Everyone looking for that real 2D shit. Everyone's evolving into men of culture. It's great. Onyai-chan circa circa. Release an anime called Aishizoku Reviewers 2. Oh wait. Release an anime called Aishizoku Reviewers 2. Oh wait. To be honest, that show is actually pretty good. I'd say it's hentai, but it watches like it's an anime. I'm not going to fap to it. I'm going to pull up real hentai for that. I think Jigak nailed it when he said it was anime characters in a hentai world and the writing and world building is way better than most of the shows from this season. It knows what it is, leans into it, and still has a commitment to its world in a way that's actually kind of endearing. Tentacle monsters for everyone. Watchmen fanfic. Bible Black for everyone. Get Japan to end their censorship laws. The problem with laws like that is that it's really hard to be the first one to stand for it. In Germany, Nazi symbolism used to be illegal in video games, but no longer is. But publishers keep censoring their games on their own for the German market, because nobody wants to be that guy that brought swastikas back. Custom waifu san husbandis for everyone. What is Steppian? I can't believe it's not incest. It's not incest if you say no chromo first. Fricking on the stairs. The Room. 2003. So anyway, how is your sex life? Okay, hear me out here. Hitalia. But hentai. This is known as World War II. So basically just Italian fanfiction? You mean, hentailia? Heard you out. Heard your idea. Showing you out. 2 words tank hinty. Hinty? Hey Stepp comrade, wanna watch cartoons? Oni I Chanuri please. How is Stepp sibling pian even a thing? 2 actors pretending to not really be related is terrible. Give me the real stuff. Hentai can take care of that. The real stuff. Anime is real. Otaku culture is taking over. The term otaku is very offensive. They prefer to be referred to as fricking weebs. Degenerate weebs are also a fine term to use. I'm a fricking degenerate weeb can confirm the word otaku refers to a normie version who think they're Japanese cause they watched 2 episodes of Dragon Ball when they're kids. We used to call ourselves otaku unironically back in the early zeros. Definitely prefer degenerate weeb now. We use Hatsune Miike as a candidate for the US and forced her an agreement that Russia will sabotage the election to ensure she wins. If it happened once, we can do it again. Later, when she is in office, she can control the industry through her own means and keep the people subdued by subscribing to her Snapchat premiums that all American citizens must have. The industry would never die, neither will the president, so the hope of a people can't be extinguished. No need for a vice president when she can be everywhere and nowhere at once. We don't even need to pay her either. It's fail-proof. Hatsune Miike has to be her American when she gets married here and becomes a citizen. After that she can go by Hatsune Miike Miku and take up office. Mike just sounds good for her American last name and isn't stray too far from her identity. No one will ever know to switch the last 2 letters of her name. Hatsune Miike. Miku's half American brother? The frick is Steppian? I haven't fricked the porch in years. You're missing out. Fricking a porch is next level. Not world peace, but a better world. Insert random facts about climate change into hentai. Cries out in pleasure due to multiple tentacles. Oh, but I'm so worried about you. Octodaddy. Your habitat is being destroyed, because the oceans are getting warmer and acid-feeding. Why are people jacking at incest peeing and fricking cartoons? Remember the good old days when it was just 2 guys with their dogs out? You're just there waiting for the girl to show up, but never does. And you bust anyway. Well, it's about time. Thank you Reddit for asking. I've been waiting for this exact question. The answer is, we all want better interpersonal relationships, since seeking the approval we miss through past, current social environments in life. It doesn't matter if it's within the household or within the workplace. Often when it comes to specific and presenting someone that holds a taboo role, you want to be validated by this someone. You want to strengthen the relationship you feel could be stronger. You also desire to be shown unconditional love and support by the person you're fantasizing about. But even so, it's all about those who were caregivers to you in the past. Mom, dad, unsexy, yep I know, and not, because they are amazingly hot. Instead, it's because you feel like a worthless piece of shit who doesn't deserve at least one interaction with that person which validates you as a unique human being. Instead, you fear it's at personal cost to yourself. In real life, that's why it suppresses. This may not be secure if you otherwise deterred them as the worthless piece of shit you know yourself to be. Nobody likes it if you challenge them. Balance challenges and roles of the people who prevent you from having personal expectations and boundaries. You prefer your mind where for a moment you hold a power and love. Hence the same deal if color of people. You're suppressed and trying to use PN as a psychological tool to reinforce why you felt your childhood was dirty, and why it means you are too. It's a psychological form of self-harm for those who grew up with cartoons being part of their childhood routine on a much more frequent basis. You also like to imagine yourself as a harsh and cruel individual, but Hensha helps you find ethical reason and solution, and you want to be loved. Self-awareness around why we do the weird shit we do. Don't forget the unconditional love. Hentai quality has also skyrocketed in past years. Putin, stop being a conflict-inducing bitch, and I won't tell anyone about Tentacle Chan. The world would be a better place if we could all just extend a helpful tentacle to a neighbor in need. Shit, I have to buy a better VPN network. Free premium accounts for all Amazonians. Easy. Create hentai made by collaborative work between Japanese, Russian, American and Chinese studios. Okay, but what about Stepp? Encourage Japan to uncensor hentai, but only if the scenes depict consenting adults enjoying themselves. According to my Pornhub Premium statistics, I have watched over 2,000 videos. High five to myself. I want off of this timeline.